Hello, this is Pat Jasmine Gonzalez, and this is going to be a rant because today I went to a job interview, and it's the third place, third place that I go to an interview, and neither the person that is doing the interview is wearing a mask, neither employees that are working in that facility are wearing a mask, neither complying with social distance. I think I only saw one person in the company that I went to interview today wearing a mask. And it makes me wonder why this virus continue going on. It's probably because of situations like this where people think that, oh, nothing bad is going to happen, so we're not going to wear masks. And man, just thinking about what happened recently to Mr. Trump in the White House. They were doing screenings, but they were not like doing screening every day. And all of a sudden, Mr. Trump gets sick with the virus. A bunch of other senators and people that were in the White House got sick too. And what makes a company think that that is not going to happen to them? All it takes is one person to get sick, to come to work sick, for everybody else to get sick. Especially when the company is not enforcing social distance and or requiring employees to wear masks. That's all it takes. And I'm beginning to get more judgmental with that because I'm a single person. I don't have the luxury. I cannot afford getting sick. Number one, if I get sick, my roommate will get exposed and she probably will get sick. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want anybody in this building to get sick either. Because I'm pretty sure that if somebody in the building gets sick, probably some other people are going to get sick in here. There's no way to prevent that, unfortunately. You can try to do things that will prevent it, but there's no guarantee that it's going to work. No, having my knowledge of like air pollution when I went for engineering school and understanding a little bit more of like indoor quality, that's a little bit of what they talk also to, you know. Again, all it takes is one person to be sick, to go to work, even if they are asymptomatic. They're still sick. They can carry the virus. That one person can affect everybody else, especially if people are not wearing masks and people know that they're into social distance rules. And again, it's the third place of business that I have gone through an interview and I have seen employees not wear masks. One was a manufacturing company in Clifton Park. This was a manufacturing company in Waterford, New York. And the previous place was a company in a warehouse in Castleton, the Hudson. If stores require employees to wear a mask, if as an Uber driver I have to Uber Eats driver, sometimes I have to wear a mask too when I do deliveries. If restaurant workers are required to wear masks when working in the restaurant, why a company cannot require their employees to wear masks and or keep social distance? Why? What's the excuse? Oh, you're taking temperature. Yeah, that only does so much. That's still not enough, in my opinion. Just because you're taking temperature, that only measures when the person's already dealing with the virus after they have gotten infected. It doesn't take care of the asymptomatic people. So, to me, it's annoying to have to go to a job interview. And true, I'm wearing my own mask. I always wear my mask. I always carry my hand sanitizer. But to me, it's annoying, and I find it disrespectful from the person that is interviewing me that they're not going to wear a mask when they are inviting me to an interview. I find it highly disrespectful. I can't remember the one that I went to Clifton Park. The person was coughing, and I'm like, "Oh, you're coughing, like, and you're not wearing a mask. How do I know that that is not because of you being sick with the virus? Um, Same thing with a interview that I went to the warehouse. The person that was interviewing me, again, started coughing. And I'm like, oh, this is no COVID, blah, blah, blah. Still, you're no fucking. Sorry, I'm not going to say that. I apologize. Beep, edit that. But yeah, I'm not wearing they're not wearing a mask. And they're coughing in front of my face. Oh, how disrespectful is that? How disrespectful? Like, what kind of person does that? It's becoming annoying. It's becoming upsetting because I don't care how much money a person can offer me. If I go to a place for an interview and they're not wearing masks, that's not a place that I want to work. And if people are not taking the virus seriously, that's not a place that I want to work. Because that workplace would probably be like working in a petri dish, a workplace that would be propense to getting sick with whatever other people are getting sick with. So no, wear a mask. It's easy. Wear a mask. Require your employee to wear a mask. Require your employees to adhere to social distance. And if you invite a person to come for an interview, make sure that everybody is wearing a mask, and that people that are interviewed or talking to others, that they also wear, that they comply with social distance. This is just ridiculous. Have procedures to have people come to an interview at your workplace. Otherwise, there's something called Zoom. You can schedule a meeting on Zoom. There's also Google Hangouts that is actually free. There's Skype. Skype is also really is free too. You can set up interviews via Skype. If you don't want to comply with social distance, or you don't want your employees who wear a mask when they are interviewing somebody, then you use the internet. It's that easy. But don't invite a person to come to your facility for an interview and don't and have the interviewer not wearing a mask, not following social distance. I don't know where that person have been. They probably don't know where I have been. And if I have to wear a mask to go there because I want to be respectful, why they can't wear a mask? So that's it for my rant. But honestly, the reason that we're done with this pandemic, and this pandemic is not over, because of people not taking this seriously, because of people and companies not putting the effort to prevent the spread of the disease at the workplaces. So that's my take on this. And I hope that any company or anybody that is listening to this do something about it, because the only way that we're going to stop this virus is if we take this seriously. We require people to adhere to strict social distance until the vaccine is found and until there are no more cases going around. Peace out and wear a mask.